Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning. It's currently 3 a.m. Oh, sorry, it's actually 25 past 3. The reason I'm sitting here at 25 past 3 on a Sunday morning is I've had to get out of bed with extreme painful acid reflux. Now, for those of you who don't know what acid reflux is, you don't want to know. For those of you who do know what acid reflux is, you know what I'm going through. I'm actually get some pills from the doctors called omeprazole to cure it. I took some before I went to bed, but obviously didn't work, and hence I'm up at this time. Mind you, all I'm doing now is sitting here drinking Alka-Seltzer, waiting for the pills to kick in, waiting for the painkillers to kick in, and I might get a little bit more sleep. This is something I used to really suffer with back end of last year. I used to be 2 or 3 times a week. Always when I was working, and I've lost hours of sleep. And a number of times I've gone to work off the back of 3 or 4 hours sleep. I've lost count. Not nice. I'm only saying this now because it's 3:30 in the morning and it's happening to me. So there are worse things. I'll speak to you soon when I'm a little bit better humoured. So here we go, it's 10 to 6, I'm feeling a lot better now. The pain's gone away, and that's kind of how it goes. And it's typical, because usually when I get this during the working week, it goes away around about this time, 5:30, 10 to 6 this morning, 10 to 6. Which is terrible, because my alarm goes off at 6:05. So you can quite see me why I come home and say I'm tired, and I get grumpy, and it makes me, well, it's not nice. Anyway, moving on. At least I got some productive time out of it. I was able to edit the vlog for today, which is going to go up very shortly, and I was also able to get all my files cleaned off the PC because I don't need them anymore, so Michelle gets all the hard drive back. So I'm going to try and snooze for a bit now, wait till Michelle gets up, and then we'll see what the day brings. I think we're going shopping, but I don't know if we're going to do anything else, but we shall see. Let's start the day.
What for change, maybe I'd kick you out of bed.
Look who's turned up. I'll rephrase that before I get smacked round the head. Look who's got up. Morning.
Need coffee.
I think she's tired. Yeah, Michelle's got up and she's starting to feel a little bit hoping it's because she's just got out of bed, not the fact that she's coming down with a cold. So, you was just saying, sweetie?
Yeah, the author that wrote the Glassblower trilogy, of which I still have to read the 3rd one, is bringing a new book next month, so I'm quite excited about that, and I'm even more excited because I get it on Kindle Unlimited, so I don't actually have to buy it.
So it's a freebie.
It's not free. It's like a temporary loan. With Kindle Unlimited, you can have 10 books out at any one time, but you've got to give them back. It's like a library.
Could you not just get all the books that you read on?
No, they're not all on Kindle Unlimited. Some of them I do have to buy, but that's why I went, because some of them are, and that's a brand new book, and it's on Kindle Unlimited, so.
So you're pleased?
I am pleased.
Have you got any more book reviews for us?
Not today, no, I haven't done much reading.
Yeah.
Spent most of yesterday playing The Sims, so.
So you've not finished 13 Problems yet?
No, I'm about halfway through. Still 3 books ahead of schedule.
That's okay. So you reckon you're going to get your 88 in, even though it's only January?
I still think it's going to be a push. I mean, a lot of the books that I've read are short, and there's a couple of monsters in there that I want to read this year, and they're 600-700 pages.
That's only 2 days for you.
No, I think some of them are going to take quite a while.
What, 3 days?
A couple of weeks maybe.
Couple of weeks?
Mm.
What are you going to do? Keep putting them down and not reading them? It's not like you.
He's smirking.
Well, so you can read 200 pages in a night, so you think 600 pages, it's 3 days. Yeah? Yeah, I know it doesn't work that way. I mean, I know I don't read them a lot, but I know there's reading and there's reading. Some books are a little bit harder to read. And
yeah, they're a lot more involved. I mean, I've got that Malcolm X book to read. It's about 400 pages, and you can guarantee I'm not going to read that in 2 days. It's going to take me, because you need to absorb what you're reading.
do you actually go back and research while you're reading? You know what I mean? You read a bit and think, oh, I wonder, I'll go and
I do
dig
sometimes.
into that.
One thing that I really like about reading books on my Kindle is if I come across a word I don't know. Like the other day, I came across benightedly. Oh, it's a derivative of benign. It's to do with how it was Miss Marple. It's how Miss Marple was looking at her nephew in the book.
Yes.
So yeah, no. So that's what I like about Kindle books is the built-in dictionary. I just press I just highlight the word and it tells me what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly more difficult with an actual book. You've got to go find either a dictionary or Google it.
So, sweetheart, what are we doing today?
I'm gonna wake up. I've had a cup of coffee. I'm just waiting for it to do its work. And then I need to get dressed. You need to get dressed. We need to go and do some food shopping. And it's weigh-in day.
So where we're going shopping, we're going to Tesco's to see if we can get hold of a Ugly Box.
See if we can get hold of an Ugly Box.
Oh, hi there. We're going to have a trip out now. We're going to go shopping. We're going to try a new supermarket. Well, new to the vlogging. We're going to go to Asda. I forgot to say as well, I'm going as a lumberjack.
He's lumberjack and he's okay. Sleeps all night and works all day.
No, it's the other way around. Sleeps all day and he works all night. I think. We'll have to Google that one. Looks like Valentine's Day is coming up. What are you doing for Valentine's?
Nothing.
You heard it here first.
Yes, I know, most unromantic person alive. Ooh, I like those lamps. I like them too, they're really nice. It's a pity you can't get them moved. Oh, there's a hole. You could get something in them. Provided it wasn't flammable. Because, electrics and flammable things equals bad.
Well, you should know. What do you do to your Sims character?
I electrocuted it. Try to fix the laptop.
And burnt the house down.
And burnt the house down.
And there's a warning. Don't play Sims.
2. Or...
Well, what's the weight?
0.6 of a kilo.
And the weight of this is 500 grams. So that's 100 grams heavier.
Yeah.
But that's £1.50 and that's £2. These are cheaper. Been shopping for a while and here's a new one on me. I've never seen that before.
It's a coconut.
Coconut e-hust. Next to the real coconut, so you know it's a coconut. New one. How much of that?
92.
Ready cooked.
Yeah? Okay. So she tries not to burn her hand. Or get hit by a chicken. Chicken and bacon?
Well, that's new, isn't it?
Egg and soldiers.
Egg and soldiers. Huge egg cup. £8. With giant egg cup ball.
People eat cereal out of it.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's nearly Easter as well. Look at that, a Dalek one. Okay, so what's your guess? What's your guess?
4
53. Right, Michelle said 45, I said 53. And I think Michelle's about to beat this checkout up. It worked. And the subtotal is £54.81. Right, that was our trip to Asda. Now, we don't often come shopping at Asda.
No.
At all, so it was kind of comparing it, which is why I was guessing how much it was going to cost. Now, just to let into, we've been talking, just like inside knowledge, we've been talking for a few weeks now, saying we're going to go on a diet. Well, tomorrow is D-Day. So tomorrow the diet starts. We're not going to worry too much about today. We're just going to write today off because I'm going to watch rugby, probably fall asleep again, and just take it as it is. So what we're trying to debate here is when we go to Tesco's, it's slightly more expensive, but we get club cards points. Mm-hmm. When we come here, we seem to have a better selection of vegetables.
Yeah, I got some really cool Calvolo Nero, which I don't know what it is. I've never eaten it before. So, but I liked kale, and I always try to try one new vegetable a week when we're on Slimming World. So I'm continuing the trend.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go start Slimming World. Hence all the fruit and stuff in the basket. Now, it came to 53 quid, but we did buy our tea. We bought ready cooked chicken and bacon for our teas, which is what, 9 quid. So knock that off, and then also knock off, what did you say?
The chocolate and stuff.
Yeah, the rubbish that we bought, what put us into this shape.
I reckon there's about 19 quid's worth of stuff there that we wouldn't normally buy, give or take.
And how much do you reckon that would have cost us at Asda? Sorry, that is Asda. At Tesco's. As a comparison.
Upwards of, it would have been higher. It definitely would have been higher. So Asda's is cheaper. There's the fruit and vegetables look a lot nicer. There's bigger selection. Some of the stuff's a bit out there, like the unskinned coconut, which, to be honest, I might have to get one once just to try, because I've never actually eaten fresh coconut before.
Anyway, let's get home and we'll discuss this a little bit longer. What we're kind of saying is, do we come to Asda and get cheaper and better looking vegetables, but travel farther?
I don't get club card points.
Or do we go to Tesco's? Okay, let's get home. Yeah, that's us back now.
That's in vlogging. And
as you can see, Michelle is speaking to her parents on FaceTime. So, I think we should explain something. When we actually, before we set off, we mentioned we was going to go to Asda for an ugly box.
I'm going to go in the kitchen and shut the door so that I don't have to listen to him.
I'm obviously I put Michelle off, she's walked off. But we was going to go to Asda and get an ugly box, which is basically misshaped fruit, stuff that they don't put out. Perfectly okay, but when we got to Asda, Michelle got in the car and she said, "Oh, I like their fruit, it looks better." What she actually meant was it looked fresher. She didn't mean it looks better, so we've been seduced by the actual look of the vegetables, because we really don't mind. We chop it all up and put it into stews anyway, or put it into salads. So that's kind of what we meant. Anyway, rugby football is about to start in 6 minutes, so I'm going to sit down and try not to fall asleep through that one. See you in a bit. That's the rugby over with, and that was a really intriguing match, which I can't tell you anything about because I watched the first 5 minutes and fell asleep again. The early mornings caught me up. Right, seeing as tonight's tea involves no skill whatsoever to make, I shall be making it. What we are having is bacon, it's just a slice off the bone, bacon, chicken, pre-cooked. Right, to make this delicious feast, first thing you'll need is plates. Then you need a third plate to take the chicken that you bought pre-cooked from the bag and place on. And there you have it. minimal preparation, minimal cooking time. You have yourself a chicken and bacon baguette dinner for two. So we've just had tea. That's the first time that we have bought a pre-cooked chicken from Asda. We bought a few from Tesco's, and I think we both come to the same conclusion that it's not they weren't that nice. The bacon was okay, but there wasn't a great deal on the bone. The skin was that thick, and then there was the bacon. So I don't think we'll be getting that again. It'd be cheaper to get a bacon joint and just cook it. Maybe just get a chicken and cook it. But yeah, we live and learn. And Michelle didn't like the bread either. See, I like crusty bread, but Michelle likes bread that's not crusty. So it's very difficult. We have to find a compromise. We have to find one with enough crust for me, but enough doughy inside for Michelle. So overall for that meal, thumbs down. Okay, that's Sunday over with. I'm ready for work tomorrow, and I'm also more ready for bed. So I'm going to go off. Michelle's still staying up, doing a bit of reading with the house mascot. Yeah. We'll explain what the house mascot is. A few years ago, me and Michelle went to Orlando in Florida, and we bought a little I Love Orlando t-shirt. Hence, he got his name of Lando.
We bought an I Love Orlando bear wearing an I Love Orlando t-shirt. We didn't buy the t-shirt, we bought the bear wearing it.
Fail.
You are officially too tired to brain.
Yeah, I'm too tired to brain. Basically, what we use our little house mascot for is when me and Michelle were travelling around, we could only take photographs of either one or the other person. So what we decided to do is, in some of the places we went to, instead of me and Michelle, or Michelle being in the photograph, me being in the photograph, very rarely both of us in the photograph, we decided that we'd remember where we've been by putting our little mascot there. We've got quite a few photographs of him on top of mountains and outside churches.
In the
Louvre. Recent one, eating dinner at the Hard Rock. And that's kind of why you see him around the house a lot. He's just a house mascot, basically. And with that, Michelle's going to stay up for a bit, finishing whatever she's reading.
Whatever I'm reading.
Yeah, so it's a fandom, isn't it?
No, it's Marple.
Oh, it's 13 Problems. Right, well, if I stay up much longer, I'll have 13 problems because I'm exhausted. I'm going to take some antacid and go to bed. Good night, see you tomorrow. Michelle's just pointed something out to me. We've got hundreds of photographs of our little house mascot Lando. Just said, why don't I put them up on my Instagram account? Well, that is what I'll do, and I shall put a link to it later so you can go and have a look at my Instagram. Okay, that way you can see Lando in the Louvre, on a mountain, etc. See you tomorrow.